How's it going, guys? I'm Josh.
That's Alan's dog.
Oh no!
I know.
Oh no!
And this is Gross Talk. Yeah.
Do you want a popsicle?
What's up, guys? It is Tuesday today, and it is Grosh Talk Day. We have a few things that we wanted to talk to you about today. First and foremost, I just wanted to bring something up. Something I found out, especially because on Sunday it was No Gas Day, where everyone didn't buy gas.
I don't even want to say everyone. I feel like it was just us at that point. It didn't drop. Long story short, No Gas Day was a bust.
Yeah.
Nothing changed. Like
Absolutely
we assumed
nothing.
it wouldn't. But I mean, I don't know. I still felt like I was contributing to something, which was nice.
Yeah, I bought gas.
You kidding me?
I probably screwed up the whole thing.
You ruined it for all of us.
I found this out recently, and it was about lawn mowing and the effects that lawn mowing has on the environment.
Why were you... just keep going.
Yeah, well, I landscape, so this comes up quite often.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. This is apparently an actual fact, is that 1 hour of using a lawnmower, so the average grass cutting job on your lawn, like a weekly thing, actually uses more, or releases more volatile organic compounds into the air than driving a car for 350 miles.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's absolutely ridiculous. Something needs to be done about that, because that is awful.
I mean, I don't know if that's a bad thing for lawnmowers, or it shows how, like, almost a perfect system car engines are.
Well, it's really bad for lawnmowers. Lawnmowers are something that pretty much at least one per household. It has to be.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking about house beside house beside house beside house beside house. Like, every household has a lawnmower, and these things are running 1 to 2 times a week for an hour. And that's worse than pretty much driving your car for like 3 hours straight. And you have to yank the thing, and it starts. And you can basically hear it. You can hear how disgusting a lawnmower is when you start. It's like,
oh yeah. I would never want my car to sound like that.
Well, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
And that'd be a tiny little engine for your car. How's it go? Look at my paint job. Don't listen. Don't listen.
Don't listen to it. Just look at the
job.
paint. Just look at the paint. It's new.
Hell yeah, it's new.
What do you want to race? No, don't race. If you want to save the environment, stop mowing your lawn.
Or just try to do it less.
Or use your car to do it.
Hey, now we're thinking.
Yeah.
Blades on the bottom of the car.
Yeah, like,
just donuts in your backyard.
Yeah, you could get like like electric shavers. Like, you'd probably have to do it in a Prius, but like you get electric shavers and you just plug it all into the car, into one of those outlets, and then you just stick them underneath and you just drive around a bit.
So another thing that we found on the internet over the weekend and over the last couple of days is that Limewire, one of its lawsuits, because Limewire suffered a lot of lawsuits. Like there were many lawsuits against Limewire.
For those of you who don't know what Limewire is exactly, it's a program that you download onto your computer, and it gives you access to almost an unlimited amount of songs, movies, files.
Right.
It's a pirating program, basically.
One of the many lawsuits against Limewire, it was a little more than I believe the dispute was worth.
Well,
mostly because it was more than all countries in the world combined own. The lawsuit, the settlement asking price was $75 trillion.
Yeah, it's a sum greater than the current GDP of the global economy.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
In layman's terms.
That's layman's terms.
How do you sue a company for, like...
more than the Earth?
Like 70 trillion more than it's worth. So I believe we've all pirated in our lives. Maybe not on purpose, possibly accidentally. I mean, it's really hard now on the internet to keep away from it. I mean, almost every click takes you to some new download that either you didn't want downloaded or you wanted downloaded but you wanted to pay, but Google took you somewhere else. It's actually really difficult. Like, where do they draw the line between the people who are maliciously pirating and the people who are just, stumbling the internet? And because the internet is so open forum, I mean, you just get some of this stuff thrown at you.
Yeah.
Like, can information be pirated? Is Wikipedia a pirate source?
I guess I would consider it that if it had properties of other people that they didn't allow.
What about if you Wikipedia information from a textbook? Technically, that's...
Yes, I guess that's still
pirating.
technically pirating, yeah.
So it's really hard. Like, where would you guys draw the line for pirating? Are you for free form and open downloads, or do you agree with some of the pirating laws that are in place right now? I mean, sometimes it can be pretty harsh, the pirating rules. I mean, when they took down Mega Upload, that was a pretty big hit. I mean, you know, they had their premium package and the paying things like that, but, you know, it's just trying to keep the internet in open form.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's really tough.
Yeah.
Information highway.
There's a lot of gray area in it, and that's, I think, where the problems arise. Like, now, I'm sure all of this stuff that, like, all of the issues that we have with, you know, legitimate programming, you know, as opposed to pirated stuff, I'm sure all of that, the reasoning behind it is, you know, security purposes.
Oh,
like, they do it so that it can't be duplicated.
Or just the cost to make the
sold.
program itself.
Yeah. But that's... There's a lot of stuff that you're held back from that would only be a very select few people would actually try to use that for monetary gain on their part for somebody else's work. And I think that's where a lot of people have an issue with, you know, legitimate programs, and which is why they turn to pirating.
There are ways to do it, that's the thing. It's just the most legitimate ways, which buying it on your computer, obviously, they're not the most efficient.
Yeah,
right? It seems like the pirating way is the more efficient way.
I don't want to buy a movie 5 times just so I can have it on all my devices.
Yeah. So, what is your guys' take on the pirating? Do you pirate? We won't tell.
Maybe. For the right price.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching another episode of Grosh Talk. If you enjoyed the episode, definitely hit that like button down below. It helps out the show a lot. If you have something to say about the show, definitely comment in the space provided below. If you want your friends to watch it with you, share it to your Facebooks or your Twitter. I don't know. Why not? There's a Twitter button down there. Share it. Tweet us. And of course, if you want to see more from us or follow our adventures, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you later, guys.
Peace.